Hi students of grade 9. Today we have to discuss very important three topics in physics and which is very related to the motion. The first topic is, as you know, that speed. While we are studying about the motion, we have a term how to measure the motion. The motion we can plan by using the term speed. So we have to check what is the definition for speed. This is the equation for speed. Speed is equal to distance by time. How much distance an object will travel in a given time. Accordingly, we can say that the speed of an object is more or less. You can compare to any two objects. You can compare a flight with a train. Obviously, you know that flight has more speed because that will cover very long distance within less time. Second, we can see the units of speed. Distance we are measuring in meter and time we are measuring in second. Then its SI unit of speed is nothing but its meter per second. Remember, this is the SI unit. If you are going for the commercial unit, it's kilometer per hour. We are normally the distance we are expressing in a kilometer and also in time we are expressing in hour. This is a commercial unit, but the standard units we are using the meter per second. Okay. Next we are moving to the next term, that is nothing but velocity. Remember, in speed you have studied that it's distance by time. A small difference is here in velocity. Instead of distance, we are substituting displacement, and you know what is the exactly difference between distance and displacement. That is only the difference in between that, and you can see that the unit is also same. It's meter per second, as the SI unit is meter per second, as the commercial unit will be kilometer per hour. That will be the small difference is there. Here, why velocity is differ from speed? One of the important fact is that velocity is direction dependent. As the displacement is direction dependent, similar way velocity also direction dependent. In which direction it is traveling, that should be mentioned in case of velocity. Similar way, its equation will be changed to displacement by time, and you can see that its unit is same. The third very important term is, if velocity changes, what will happen? If velocity changes, what will happen? You can see the one situation here. At this point, I am considering this is a initial point. At initial point, the velocity of the object is 20 meter per second. At this point, when object is reaching this point, its velocity is changed to 25 meter per second. So remember, velocity has changed. Obviously, it will take some time. So that time I have given as 2 seconds. So what happened here? The velocity has changed. This change in velocity, we are calling it as acceleration. Hence its equation will be acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time. We are expressing A is equal to V minus U by T. Remember, U is the initial velocity. What is the velocity at initial point? That is the initial velocity that we are representing with the letter U. And what is the final velocity? At the final point, what is the velocity that we are expressing as a final velocity, and it is expressed as a V. So what is the change in velocity? That is final minus initial. Final velocity minus initial velocity. So V minus U. Obviously it will take some time to change the velocity. That is called change in velocity by time. We are measuring as a acceleration. Remember a small example. You are moving in a bike. Somebody is overtaking you. What you will do? Obviously you will get angry and you will going to increase your velocity. If you want to overcome him, you definitely want to increase your velocity. How it should be possible? You have to raise your accelerator. Remember the point? You have to raise your accelerator. So velocity will be changes. You applied the accelerator. So what happened here? Acceleration is happened. What happened? Velocity has changes. So change in velocity is called acceleration. So remember the 3 points: speed, distance by time; velocity, displacement by time; and acceleration is change in velocity by time. Okay students, we will get back in the next class. Thank you.